Have you ever noticed that the foods and habits that carried you through your 30s and 40s don't seem to give you the same energy now? Maybe you used to be able to skip a meal without feeling much, but these days even small changes in your eating routine seem to affect your strength, your mood, or even your sleep. That's not your imagination. As we move past 60, our bodies process nutrients differently, our muscles need a little extra support, and our bones don't bounce back the way they once did. But here's the good news. With the right vitamins and nutrients, you can keep your energy up, your mind sharp, and your independence intact well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So today, let's talk about the 6 essential vitamins and nutrients every senior needs to stay strong after 60. Think of this as a toolbox for your health. When you've got the right tools, you're prepared for whatever life brings. And the best part, most of these nutrients can be found in simple, everyday foods you can easily add to your meals. Now, one of the most important nutrients that tends to slip away with age is vitamin D. You've probably heard it called the sunshine vitamin, and for good reason. Our bodies naturally produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight. But here's the catch. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making it, and many of us spend less time outdoors than we used to. Without enough vitamin D, our bones can weaken, muscles can lose their strength, and balance can become shaky. That's why falls are such a big concern in older adults. They're often linked to weak bones and low vitamin D. But getting enough doesn't have to be complicated. A short walk in the morning sunshine, a serving of salmon for dinner, or even fortified foods like milk and cereals can help top up your levels. And for some, a simple supplement recommended by a doctor can make all the difference. Imagine being able to get up from your chair more easily, walk with more confidence, and reduce the risk of fractures just by making sure you're not missing this one key nutrient. Hand in hand with vitamin D comes another powerhouse, calcium. You've probably been told since you were young that calcium builds strong bones and that advice doesn't expire once you hit 60. In fact, it becomes even more important. Bones naturally thin out as we age, especially for women after menopause, which means a simple trip on the sidewalk could lead to a fracture if your calcium levels are too low. But when your bones are fed what they need, they stay stronger, denser, and better able to carry you through the activities you love. What's wonderful is that calcium isn't limited to just milk or cheese. Leafy greens like kale, almonds, beans, and even certain fish like sardines are packed with it. It's about making small, thoughtful choices each day. Imagine enjoying a hearty bowl of vegetable soup with kale and beans, comforting, tasty, and secretly strengthening your bones at the same time. Now, while calcium and vitamin D are often called the dynamic duo for bone health, there's another nutrient that often gets overlooked but is just as important for maintaining independence and vitality after 60: protein. Many people associate protein with bodybuilders or athletes, but the truth is, as we age, our need for protein actually increases. Our muscles naturally shrink over time, a process called sarcopenia, but the good news is we can slow that down with the right fuel. Protein is that fuel. It's what helps your muscles stay strong, supports recovery after even small injuries, and gives you the power to keep doing everyday activities like carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or simply getting out of a chair with ease. Think about this. If you've ever noticed that tasks feel a little heavier than they used to, or that your muscles tire more quickly, it may not just be aging. It might be your body asking for more protein. Foods like eggs, fish, chicken, beans, and even Greek yogurt can make a big difference. And you don't have to pile your plate high with steak to get enough. Simple changes, like adding an egg to your breakfast or some beans to your salad, can keep your muscles working for you instead of against you. Stronger bones mean fewer fractures. Stronger muscles mean better balance and more confidence in your movements. And that confidence leads to more activity, which in turn keeps your heart, lungs, and even your mind in better shape. It's all connected, and it all starts with giving your body what it truly needs. And here's something to keep in mind. It's never too late to start. Even if you've gone years without thinking about these nutrients, your body can still respond positively when you begin to nourish it properly. Picture yourself not just getting older, but aging well. Walking into your 70s and 80s with the ability to enjoy family gatherings, take trips, or simply keep up with the hobbies you love without being held back by fatigue or frailty. That future is possible, and it starts with paying attention to the basics. The foods we choose can either support us or slowly drain our energy, and the good news is, even small adjustments can tip the balance in your favor. One of the most powerful nutrients for overall health, especially as we age, is omega-3 fatty acids. These are the healthy fats you've probably heard about in connection with fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. But omega-3s do much more than support your heart. They help keep inflammation in check, which is important because chronic inflammation is at the root of so many age-related issues, from stiff joints to memory problems. When your body has enough omega-3s, it's like oiling a creaky door hinge. The stiffness eases, movements become smoother, and even your thinking feels clearer. Imagine waking up in the morning and finding it easier to get moving, with less stiffness in your knees or shoulders. That's one of the everyday benefits of getting enough omega-3s. They also play a big role in brain health, helping preserve memory and focus. And if fish isn't your favorite, you still have options. Walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds can also provide a healthy dose. Some people also choose supplements like fish oil, but it's always wise to check with your doctor first. Now, while omega-3s are amazing for the heart and brain, another group of nutrients that deserves the spotlight are the B vitamins, especially B12. This one is crucial for seniors because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing it from food. And without enough B12, you might feel tired, weak, or even a little foggy in your thinking. Some people chalk these changes up to just getting older, but often it's really about what's missing in their diet. B12 plays a key role in making red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. Without it, your energy can sink, no matter how much rest you get. It also helps keep your nerves healthy, which is critical for balance and coordination. If you've ever felt unusually tired, lightheaded, or noticed tingling in your hands or feet, that could be a sign your body is running low on this vital nutrient. Luckily, foods like eggs, fish, chicken, and dairy are rich in B12. But here's the challenge. Many older adults don't absorb it well from food alone. That's why doctors often recommend a supplement, or sometimes even a B12 shot, to make sure your body gets what it needs. Just imagine what a difference it could make to your daily life, having the energy to enjoy a walk with friends, play with your grandkids, or even just feel sharper and more alert as you go about your day. And while we're talking about nutrients that support energy and vitality, magnesium is another one that shouldn't be overlooked. This mineral might not get as much attention as calcium or protein, but it's like the quiet helper working behind the scenes in your body. Magnesium is involved in over 300 different processes, from keeping your muscles and nerves working properly to helping you sleep better at night. Have you ever had a muscle cramp that seemed to come out of nowhere? Or maybe restless nights where you just can't seem to get comfortable? Magnesium often plays a role in both of those. When your levels are low, your muscles can tighten, your sleep can suffer, and your stress levels can rise. But when your body has enough, things feel smoother. Your muscles relax more easily, your mood feels steadier, and sleep often comes more naturally. Foods like spinach, nuts, seeds, and whole grains are rich in magnesium. And the best part is, these foods are easy to add to your routine. A handful of almonds as a snack, some spinach in your omelette, or a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds on your salad can make a real difference. It's a small change, but one that pays off in more restful nights and more comfortable days. When you put all of these nutrients together, omega-3s, B vitamins, and magnesium, you start to see how they work as a team. They don't just support one system of the body, they support the whole picture of healthy aging. Your heart beats stronger, your brain stays clearer, your energy lasts longer, and your body moves with more ease. And what's so encouraging is that none of this is about drastic changes or giving up the foods you love. It's about small, intentional choices. Swapping a sugary snack for a handful of walnuts, choosing fish once or twice a week, or adding leafy greens to your plate. Over time, these small actions add up to a big difference in how you feel. Picture yourself not just avoiding frailty, but actually thriving, being able to travel, garden, dance, or simply walk with confidence without worrying about fatigue or losing your balance. That kind of life is within reach when you give your body the nutrients it's quietly asking for. Now that we've explored omega-3s, B12 and magnesium, you can see how powerful these nutrients are in supporting not just your body, but your overall quality of life. Each one adds another layer of protection, strength and vitality, helping you live not only longer, but better. At this point, we've talked about some of the most powerful nutrients that can protect your bones, muscles, heart, and even your brain as you age. But there's one more essential piece to this puzzle, an unsung hero that ties so much of your health together. That's vitamin C. Now, most people think of vitamin C as the thing you reach for when you feel a cold coming on, but it does far more than that. Vitamin C is a powerhouse for your immune system, yes, but it's also critical for keeping your skin, tissues, and blood vessels strong. It's the nutrient that helps your body make collagen, which is basically the glue that holds everything together, your skin, your joints, even your bones. Without enough of it, cuts heal more slowly, skin can become fragile, and you may notice bruising more easily. And here's something you might not have thought about. Vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your cells from damage over time. Think of it as a shield against the little wear and tear that happens inside your body every single day. When you're getting enough, your body has a better chance of staying resilient, even as the years pass. The best part? Vitamin C is one of the easiest nutrients to find in everyday foods. Oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, broccoli. These are colorful, delicious choices you can enjoy without much effort. Even a simple glass of orange juice in the morning can give your body a nice boost. And when you combine vitamin C with the other nutrients we've already talked about, you're really setting yourself up for strength and vitality that lasts. When you take a step back and look at the bigger picture, you can see how all 6 of these nutrients work hand in hand. Vitamin D and calcium create the foundation for strong bones. Protein keeps your muscles firm and functional, helping you move through life with confidence. Omega-3s protect your heart and brain, while B12 keeps your energy up and your nerves sharp. Magnesium supports calm, steady muscles and better sleep, and vitamin C builds resilience in your immune system and skin. Each nutrient has its role, but together they create a balanced system that helps you not only add years to your life, but add life to your years. And isn't that the real goal? It's not just about living longer. It's about feeling good, staying independent, and enjoying the things and people you love most. I know it can sometimes feel overwhelming when you hear about all the things you should be doing for your health. But here's the truth. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start small. Maybe it's adding a handful of nuts to your day, or choosing fish once a week, or stepping outside for 10 minutes of sunshine. Each little step you take adds up, and before you know it, you'll feel the difference in your energy, your mood, and your strength. And remember, your health journey is uniquely yours. What works for one person may not be exactly right for another, and that's okay. The key is to be consistent, to listen to your body, and to celebrate the progress you make along the way. Even small improvements are worth celebrating because they bring you closer to a stronger, more vibrant life. Think about what it would feel like to wake up in the morning with less stiffness, more energy, and more confidence in your movements. to be able to go for a walk without worrying about fatigue, or to play with your grandchildren without feeling worn out halfway through. These are the moments that make life rich and fulfilling, and they're possible when you give your body the essential nutrients it's been craving. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this thought. Staying strong after 60 isn't about luck, and it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about making intentional choices, nourishing your body, and reminding yourself that you are worth the effort. You deserve to feel good in your body, to enjoy your independence, and to live each day fully. If this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which of these nutrients do you think you've been missing? And which one are you most excited to focus on? Sharing your story might just inspire someone else who's watching. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips on staying healthy, strong, and happy after 60. Here's to living your best life at any age, stronger, healthier, and more vibrant than ever before.